So I got an email attacking my brand. Her exact words, weak and marginalizing. Ouch. Want to know how I responded? Stay tuned because that's coming up next. Hey, welcome back. It's Tracy with videoscriptsuccess.com, where I help you take your brilliant but scattered ideas and turn them into videos that convert. So I need you to hit that notification bell and that subscribe button so that you can get all of my tips, tools, and tricks so that you can make great online videos. So today I want to talk to you about how your video fits into your overall brand. You do have a brand, don't you? Listen, it's really important for all of your ads, opt-in pages, thank you pages, website, logo, anything you put out there, it all needs to match, and that includes your videos. Now, I want to step back a minute and explain what I mean by brand. Your brand is your visual and verbal representation of your company. So whether you're running a Fortune 500 or you're a mamapreneur working from home in your slippers, your brand needs to be a genuine reflection of you and what you stand for. So what's my brand? Well, my logo is a pineapple, but my brand is Manhattan meets the beach. I come from a big business city background, but I'm a surfer girl living now in San Diego, right? I don't write that anywhere or say it ever, but that's what my brand represents. I like structure and strategy, but I also love nature and people and connection. How is that represented? By a pineapple, which I'll talk to you about in a minute. My colors are completely intentional. Turquoise, black, and a pop of red. The turquoise represents the waters, the black is the structured outline, and the red is that pop of color that gets your attention. It means business. So why the pineapples? I'm glad you asked. So I grew up on the East Coast and we had pineapples everywhere in our house. My mom loved them, and according to her, they meant welcome, friendship, hospitality. Isn't that nice? And so that feels really good to me as a brand, right? Connection, collaboration, comfort. Now, will people look at the pineapple and think those things? No, but the visual identity of a pineapple and my brand will fit together, and that just feels right. Now let's hop back, and I'm going to tell you what I did when that woman emailed me and said my messaging was weak and marginalizing. Ouch, right? That really hurts. What did I do? I immediately emailed her back and thanked her because she was right. She had been following me, and the messaging at the top was, "Hello, gorgeous." Now, I don't even remember thinking that, let alone writing that into an email series, but I did, and it felt really icky to her. It didn't fit my brand. So I thanked her because she was right. You listen, your messaging and your brand have to match. So now let's bring this around to you. What does this mean for your videos and how you can work that into your brand? Okay, well, in video, you can look at a couple things. Like, what about your background, right? What does your background say about you? Mine's family oriented. It's fun. I have a lot of charisma. This fits that, right? I joke around, this is my dorm room with my private clients, and they all say, "Oh my gosh, I love it," right? Because it fits my brand. It fits my personality. The other is your voice, your authority. How are you coming off on video? Is all of your branding really pink and bubblegum, and then you get on and you're super serene and you're very sterile? That doesn't fit, right? That's a mismatch there in your branding. What about your visuals? Again, you wouldn't come in with a super sharp corporate logo and then pop into your videos and you're wearing a torn t-shirt and jeans. It doesn't fit, right? I don't care what you wear on your videos or what your logo looks like, as long as they match. And then the last one, think about your thumbnail, right? So the thumbnail is that little picture that shows up, whether it's in YouTube, you want to brand those, or whether it's even in Facebook or anywhere else. You can choose a thumbnail, but make sure it feels like you. This is what's going to make people click. So you want to make sure that you have a thumbnail that represents you and your brand. Okay, so how do you get started? Well, if you haven't started your branding yet, why don't you noodle around the internet and look up some brands that you admire. So if you think about Apple, it's innovation. Annie's Bunnies, creativity. Disney, magical, happiest place on earth, right? So figure out how you want to be perceived. And if you already have branding, go through and make sure, take it from me, you want to make sure that all of your branding is consistent. And no video is complete without a call to action. Your CTA is to hit that subscription button and that notification bell, and then leave me a comment and let me know, what does your branding say about you? Remember, Manhattan meets the beach. Who are you in your branding? And if you want a little more information, I love Ree Perez. He does branding for the people. I'm going to throw a link in the description there so you can check out a little bit more about how to do your branding right. And I will see you next week.